I'm back. I am well enough to record again. Also, it's raining really hard outside. Ignore that. Delete that row as well. It's raining terribly hard outside, so I apologize for any noise disturbances. This won't be a long one. This will just be a quick one. Don't you worry. But we, and by we I mean me, are going to rank colors. Yes, these are not all the colors, but I will be including all shades and tones within their respective colors. So, you know, we don't just have this blue specifically, we got all the blues. We got light blue, navy, any other blue you can think of, right? There's only one thing missing from here that I would add, and that's grey/silver. And that would be S tier, so we're just going to ignore that. I don't have to explain myself. But yeah, this is just one that I knew I could do this easy. People have lots of opinions on this, but here we go. Okay, first off, black. Black is S tier. Black is probably the greatest color for clothing, right? Black t-shirts can have almost anything on them, and they work, right? Black t-shirts. Black is so good. It has its own. It has like two subcultures of clothing that are like, that's our color. We refuse to wear anything that is not this, but with other colors on it, right? Black is amazing. It's great for decoration, it's great for clothing, it's great for apparel, furniture, phone cases. I'm just looking around my room at things that have that color on it. Bags, fucking TV, shelving. Black shelving is phenomenal. Black is just a perfect color. Even, you know, and if you go in the comments and you say, oh, black isn't the color, it's the absence of color, blah, 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 I'll kill you. So we're just going to put that in S tier. Blue is also S tier. Blue is S tier. Now, there are some blues that let blue down. I can't name any examples. Here's the thing, I won't be able to name many examples because I'm not an artist. I know very basic colors and shades and hues and tints and fucking tones and all that shit. I know very basic ones. I don't know all these complicated ones. So I will not be able to give you many examples, and I probably won't be able to explain myself very well at all. But everyone has their own personal biases on colors based on just their life, you know? Some people find themselves wearing colors more often than not. Some people find themselves avoiding colors because they don't like how it looks, either on them or in the environment. Stuff like that. But yeah, blue is just one of those. It's like black, you know. Jeans. Anyone that likes jeans must be okay with the color blue. And I wear jeans. Or at least I tend to wear jeans. So blue, great color. It's the color of both my favorite football and rugby team. Go Leeds. But yeah, blue is a phenomenal color. Can't go wrong with a bit of blue. Love it. And it will probably never go down my list. Brown. Brown is a color that is hated for reasons unknown to mankind, right? People hate brown, but guess what? Brown is a fucking sick color. I know it's the color of actual shit, which is unfortunate, but brown is also the color of my hair and my eyes, and I think they're pretty cool colors, honestly. Brown is a great hair color. Brown is a great eye color. Brown is just a great color in general. Now, is it a great clothing color? Not quite, but it does work for certain things. Brown leather, quite common, quite popular. Brown is cardboard colored. I suppose cardboard is technically brown. You could argue that it's orange, but what is brown but dark orange? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, brown's a good color, and people that hate brown, they just are racist. Green is also a good color. Green is, I think, in my eyes, along with orange, regarded as one of the weirdo colors, you know? One of those colors that always sits in the middle of people's lists, and then the people that like it the most are usually the odd ones. People that hate green and orange, I mean, that's just in bad taste. Green and orange are good colors, you know? When you play Club Penguin, what were the puffles that everyone were after? It was green and orange. They're the weirdo colors, but they get grouped together with me, you know? I like them. You can wear them in clothing. I mean, I, for some reason, bought a green jumper a green shirt and a green long sleeve shirt, all in the same color of green, because I thought they looked nice, and I wear them a lot. Green is weirdly quite the color for me to wear, so it's pretty good. I like green a lot, and I like orange a lot, but they're just odd things that you don't see much of. In fact, they're quite natural colors, you know. Flowers, there are quite a few orange flowers, and basically if you go outside, at least if you live in a place that isn't a concrete jungle, green is very, very common. I mean, I'm looking at my window, all I can see is green. Actually, all I can see is rain right now. It's fucking depressing. Pink, I hate pink. This is not I'm a boy, I hate pink. This is just if you ever catch me wearing something pink, it's because I've lost a bet. I just don't like pink, right? It works in some cases, but not all of them, and it doesn't work in cases where I'm involved. Football kits that have pink on them, I tend to hate them. My family just aren't big pink people, except my cousin, very pink person, but pink just isn't my thing. This is no hate to pink, I just don't like the colour personally, right? Purple. Purple is top of S tier. Purple is the greatest colour. No one can argue. I mean, okay, little history on purple. Purple, back in the day, was such a rare colour, like it was so expensive to make, that it was sometimes just exclusively for those of royalty or just straight up crazy richness. So purple was revered as a royal color for hundreds and hundreds of years until, well, we basically enslaved the whole world and we figured out how to make it cheaper. So purple used to be the color of straight up kings and queens. In fact, it was still the color of Queen Elizabeth II, and I believe might still be the color of King Charles. I don't know, but I know it was Elizabeth's color because she had a fucking huge fur cape with purple on it. And her crown was purple. Purple was just like a royalty color, and that's why I liked purple when I was a kid, because I thought I was better than everyone else, and that's why I still like it today, because I am. Fuck you if you don't like purple, go to hell. Red, C tier. I know I'm gonna get so much shit for red being below brown, green, and orange, but red is for cucks. Honestly, I don't like red that much. I don't. But you know why I don't like red? Do you want to know the dark, deep history of why I don't like red? Because I support Leeds United Football Club, and they hate a couple football clubs: Manchester United, Liverpool. Both those clubs are associated with the colour red, and so upon growing up as a child, I was genetically implanted with the code to despise the colour red, and only recently have I come to appreciate some of the things it can do, right? Red is a nice ambient lighting if you want to murder someone, which, you know, helpful when you're playing a game about murdering people, but not helpful when you're trying to relax. You should probably put on something more peaceful, like blue or green. That's more helpful for your eyes as well. But red has some uses, right? You know, if blood is pretty cool to look at in movies, that's why it's not in D tier. However, the existence of Manchester and Liverpool do, however, bring it all the way down to C tier, because it's in my DNA to hate this color. I was basically programmed like a bull, but more like a bull than a regular bull. Because I will hate internally and in a monologue. White is A. White is A, because, you know, let's look at white. What has white done for us? Quite a bit, you know. When you're painting a wall, what do? You reset it with a bit of white. So, the default color. I'm going to stop this sentence before I finish it. I rewind. Let's take that back. White is cool and is the amalgamation of all other colours. Hence white is the opposite of black, which is the absence of colour. That was good. Good save me. But white's cool. Sometimes it's a bit much on the eyes. You know, sometimes you just need to darken it a bit. But you know, it does work on a lot of things. If you get, here's a thing, right? As a kid, when the Xbox 360 came out, right? There was the white one and the black one, and which one you had would usually make or break a friendship. And I'm a big fan of white consoles. I mean, my PS4 is white, my PS5 is white. I mean, the PS5 didn't really have much of a choice, but it's white. My keyboard, my computer, my mouse, my door, they're all white, and that's what matters. Good color, good for clothing. Not quite as good as black for clothing, but good for clothing. And it's just pretty cool. Clouds are pretty cool as well, except the ones outside my house. They're grey, so you know, fuck. Yellow. Yellow is a solid A tier. It used to be my favourite colour before purple overtook it, and then blue overtook it once more. But yeah, yellow's a solid colour. Nice. It brings joy. It brings peace. It reminds you of warmth. It's just a nice colour. It's nice. It'll help you feel better. Flowers. A lot of yellow flowers. Sometimes it's the good Skittle. Yellow's just a good colour, so, you know, I have no hate for it. I have only love for yellow. It's just a shame that it's not quite as applicable to daily life as blue or black, or just quite as cool looking as purple. If it was, it would get bumped up into S tier, but as it stands, solid colour, very respectable. If you said anything from B or above as your favourite colour, I wouldn't shout at you. If you said red's your favourite colour, I would ask you what football team you support, and depending on your answer, I would say whether that was fair or not. And if you say pink is your favourite colour, I would go okay and then leave. But yeah, this is my tier list. Tell me how you disagree in the comments, because I know some of you fuckers are going to disagree, because my C and D tier's existence is probably pissing off several of you right now. Before you've probably left the video, in fact, to comment this before it even ends. That's how passionate some of these people are. But yeah, I just think it was nice to do this, honestly. I have been absolutely riddled with high temps for so many days now, and by so many I mean literally 2. But I was very close to just being like, this is a hospital job, right? But I stuck it out. I sat there, I suffered, I ate, I drank, I sweat my fucking balls off, I froze my ass off. I've had a hell of a couple days, and thank you all for being patient with me, even though technically nothing really changed for you because I already pre-scheduled these things ahead of time. But thank you, you're very wonderful, and thank you for, I said thank you for 4,000 subs a while ago, but we're already a quarter of the way to 5,000, so big thank yous from McSpankies. I'll see you next time, you bunch of beautiful people. Bye!